Ahoy! Mr. Lee here. All right, so we're going to be solving one-step equations. Okay, so you'll either be adding or subtracting, or you'll be multiplying, dividing. Okay, each of which is going to be solved in one step. So I'm just going to kind of flip-flop between these two windows here. Left side you have adding, subtracting. Right side multiplying, dividing. So let's do the adding, subtracting first. So I'm just going to have an extra window here just to lay out my work. Okay, so I'm going to copy the equation. It says to solve the equation 19 plus n equals 30. So this is your variable that you're solving for, right? Variable is a placeholder for a number. 19 plus some number equals 30. A lot of you guys can do this in your head, right? But I'm going to show you how to get the exact answer with doing some inverse operations. Okay. The reason this is so important, even though you can do it in your head, when you get to the more complex equations, I promise you, this is going to save you a bunch of time in the long run. Okay. There's nothing wrong with doing something in your head. Okay. But for the more complex equations, you'll see why you need to see these steps. Okay. So 19 plus n equals 30. Okay. So if I want to do an inverse operation, right now your n value, it's being added to 19. 19 plus n is the same thing as n plus 19, right? So I can subtract 19 from both sides. I'll say from both sides like that, right? Both sides of the equation. So if I do that, look what happens. The 19 goes away, right? 19 subtract 19 is just 0. So what's left over? The only thing that's left over is your n value, right? You can go like this if you want. 19 minus 19 plus n, right? If I subtract that from the left side, that just goes away, so you're left with an n, okay? And then we can update the right side, 30 minus 19, right, which is going to be 11. If I subtract 19 from 30, you get 11. So that's where you get n equals 11, okay? So that's what it means by one step. You just have to perform this inverse operation to get the 11, right? And again, if you did it in your head, 19 plus 11 is 30. All right, let's look at a multiplication. So this is going to be 9 equals 9 times m. Okay, so if you see 9m, that's the same thing as 9 times m. There's like an invisible multiplication symbol in there. Okay, so think about it. 9 times what number will give you 9? Well, it'll be 1. Let's show the whole steps, right? Because once we get to the more complex, we'll need it. So 9 equals 9m. If I want to undo a multiply by 9, we can divide both sides by 9. Okay, it'll look like this. Divide that side by 9, divide this side by 9. Okay, what's 9 divided by 9? 1. What's 9m divided by 9? Just m. Right? So again, if you want to see it in one step, 9 divided by 9 is 1. 9m divided by 9 is m. Okay, so m is 1. Okay, there we go. Let's see another addition. Clear this guy. Okay, so we have 18 equals n minus 18. Okay, this one we're not going to do in our head, even though we could. I'm going to keep following all our steps here. Okay, so I have some number, minus 18. How do you undo the minus 18? Add 18 to both sides. Okay, so what's 18 plus 18? Use a calculator if you need to. It's going to be 36. And then n minus the 18. Add the 18 to the right side, keep the equation balanced. That's where you just get n by itself, right? The minus 18 plus 18 goes away. That's the whole purpose of choosing this operation to do. Add 18 to both sides. Okay, so n equals 36. Okay, let's just keep flip-flopping between addition, subtraction, and then multiplication, division. So here's another division one. Let's clear all that. We have some number e divided by 3 equals 7. Okay, again, we're not going to do this one in your head, even though we could. I'm going to undo the divide by 3. I have some number, divide by 3. How do you undo a divide? You multiply. Multiply both sides by 3. Okay, think about it. We have e divided by 3, and then we're going to times 3. Okay, sorry, ignore this number. I'm not going to explain in this video. So e divided by 3 times 3 equals 9 times 3. Okay, I multiply both sides by 3. That's what we should get. Okay, so let's see what happens. If you do 9 times 3, that's a 27. And then if you do it some number divided by 3, and then times 3, you'll get that number by itself. So E equals 27. Okay? And then it should work. Plug it back in. 27 divided by 3. What did I do? Oh, I hit a typo. That's why. I'm not going crazy. I promise. I made a typo. This should be 7. Okay? I wrote 9 for some reason. That's why it gave me 27. Okay? But it should be 7 times 3. Sorry about that. So 7 times 3 gives you a 21, right? But the steps are the same. Okay? So 7 times 3 is 21. So E is equal to 21. All right? Plug it back in. 21 divided by 3 equals 7. Okay? We'll just say I did that on purpose. It's actually good, right? I made a small error. I made a typo. But then when I plugged in that 27, something didn't quite look right, right? So that's more reason for you guys to check your answers. 27 divided by 3 did not work. I found my mistake. 21 divided by 3 now is definitely equal to 7. So we're good. There you go. Okay, let's go back to addition. Actually, I think I'll just stop it there. We've done one example of each. Okay.